Well, it was by accident, actually. An ad was in the paper saying that they were looking for organizations that would be willing to take over residential support programs for people with disabilities. Talked to my supervisor and said, this sounds like a good idea for a lot of the people that are living in the extended care. So I went and checked it out and came back, and she said, no, we don't need that. I decided, well, I do need that. I'd like to do something and make a bit of a difference. So I put in the proposal, and they actually called me up, got the interview, and I must have said something right then, or they saw something that that I could do. And we started out, there was only about 70 individuals that we provided service to, 6 staff, and about 12 live-in support people. So back then it was not quite as large as it is now. We're providing service to over 400 people, between 300 and 400 people. We have a lot of long-term staff that work at CASS, which is, I find, extremely important. A lot of good people work here, and I think it's important that people develop, not only staff develop, but the individuals that we provide service to. And I see that. They're doing things they want to do, not what we tell them they have to do. And a lot of people have got to a point where now this is what I want in my life, and help me get to it. And that's what we're there for, helping people get to where they want to be and supporting them in those factors. So my vision, I had a vision where I wanted to make things better, I guess. When I went to school, I had to do practicums, and the practicums I didn't like because people were housed in warehouses, and they were doing stuff that was time-consuming, stuff that didn't do anything. If you were doing something and somebody was taking apart what you just finished doing, how does that make you feel? Nah, probably not very great. That kind of thing that sort of turned me off big time. So I wanted to try to adjust it so that didn't happen. What we tried to do initially was try to get a bridging time for those individuals that are coming out of children's services, so that we could work with them before they turned 18, so that we could get them into an adult situation. Well, with good people around you, it's easier to see that that worked. Oh, damn, it worked, yeah. And it has worked. The people that are working here are exceptional. They can look at people and find what they need and go forward. So have I exceeded what I thought? Yeah, well, by far. That's where the real work happens, is in the community, where people are showing that people with disabilities are able to function very well, are able to do things, are connecting with their community. And I think that's very, very success. That's a show of success. You're seeing people doing things that actually what they want to do. You have a gentleman that likes fishing, so he's out fishing. People that want employment, real employment, not just workshop employment, and get out there and end up finding that the employers who were a little hesitant at the beginning, weren't sure of this, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, do you have anybody else that's as good as him? We have people that have been employed at the same place for years. Long-term employees are exceptional. People have become part of the community. Hopefully, we're a little farther ahead than we were before to see people being treated as people. And I think that's probably my biggest success, that we're seeing a lot more of that. I think it's the people again. It always comes back to the people that are running the services or participating in the services, or the staff in those services. They're good people to begin with. They have to be good people. But also, ultimately, they have to be skilled as well. And I think Watching that, I think that's probably the biggest success, is that people have the skills to do what they need to do, and everybody benefits from that. People are the main ingredient of the success of CASS. Where the hell did the time go by?
Yeah.
That's 30 years, and it's sort of like, felt like I just started. It's been fun. It's been a fun ride. It's been an interesting ride. Just the growth of people out of the box, thinking of some of the staff, and okay, let's give it a shot.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds like fun. Let's do it. So, do I have any pearls of wisdom? My pearls of wisdom is, with good people, good things happen.